I trusted our family lawyer. Then I overheard him gloating that he stole her shop. I'm Alexander, 34 male. I grew up in a tight Chicago block, took care of my dad's small roofing company after he died, and trusted one man more than anyone. Our family lawyer, Marcus. He was slick, knew everyone, wore the kinds of suits that make people stop talking. I thought that meant he had my back. For years, Marcus handled paperwork, taxes, the estate stuff after my dad passed. I was exhausted, running the crew, answering calls at midnight. Marcus handled the legal side and smiled like he owned the courthouse. I was grateful. I paid him like you pay someone you're sure won't stab you in the back. The injustice began when I tried to refinance the shop. Bank said I didn't own the building anymore. I was frozen. I didn't understand anything. The trust papers, signed by my dad, had a new amendment. My name gone. Someone else named sole beneficiary. I heard a muffled laugh through a cracked office door. Marcus and my cousin, Elena. I pressed my face to the glass. Marcus had that mild smirk he uses when closing a deal. I misread it as relief for me, like he was protecting us. I'd always smile back. That's when everything clicked. Later, when I finally listened harder. I overheard the full conversation by accident in a coffee shop 2 days later. They thought I wasn't close enough to hear. I wasn't. I was on the other side of the cafe, pretending to read. Marcus said, "We just had to move the clause. Alex won't notice until it's too late." Elena replied, "Good. He always assumes the best." My face went cold. I left the cup on the table and walked out, hearing my own keening thoughts. I trusted the wrong person. Of course. I confronted Marcus in his office. I remember the fluorescent light. He didn't flinch. "You forged an amendment to my dad's trust," I said. "Alexander, that's a heavy accusation," he replied, calm as always. "You don't have proof. You were on a call with Elena last week. I heard you say it." My voice broke. "Why would you do that?" He smirked like before. "Business happens." I gathered what I could, old emails, bank notices, a shaky recording from the cafe. I hired a cheap private investigator because I had nothing left. The investigator found drafts, digital edits, a falsified notary stamp. Marcus covered his trail, but not perfectly. I didn't do the slow legal war. I uploaded the proof to a public forum, to a local news contact, to social media. I sent copies to the Bar Association and every client on his list. I expected a courtroom. I wanted him to answer. Instead, the fallout was uglier for him than any trial could have been. Clients deleted him. The firm he used to walk into like a king quietly emptied. People whispered in him when they used to laugh with him. The bar opened an immediate investigation. A major client publicly dropped him. His office emptied overnight. No one returned his calls.